5 years ago, humarap tayo sa napakatinding pagsubok worldwide. Marami pong nawalang buhay, maraming nawalang negosyo, maraming nawalan ng trabaho. Lahat po ay talagang naghihirap 5 years ago. Ito ba ay mauulit na naman ngayon? Ang ating pong gagawan ngayon ng reaction video mula po sa China Observer. Ang title po nito, COVID surges across China with hospitals packed. Virus spreading to Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. Naku po, grabe po to. Panoorin na po natin to. Pero bago pa lahat, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe dito po sa ating channel, mag-subscribe ka na para ma-update ka kapag naglalabas tayo ng ganitong reaction video. Simulan na po natin to. Let's do this.
2025年我又阳了。
First time I tested positive this year. This time it's both COVID and the flu, I think. My throat hurts like crazy. Swallowing is just too painful. And I get fevers at night, coming and going every few hours, with headaches and body aches all over. A few days ago, I couldn't even get out of bed. The pandemic was supposed to be over in 2022,
Tama.
but 3 years later, I'm still testing positive. Plus now this flu on top of it. It's really bad. This is the worst I've ever felt in my life.
注意了，注意了，这个病毒它又
Heads up, this virus is back again. For the first time in my life, I'm showing 2 lines on the test.
Nako.
我的乖乖嘞，渴死我了。
Oh man, I'm coughing so hard. Guys, COVID is back. This new variant is called LP8.1. This time, it mainly attacks the throat. I felt like I'm swallowing razor blades for 3 or 4 days now. Medicine doesn't help. Yesterday, I had so much saliva, it was like drowning in my own spit while trying to sleep. It woke me up coughing because my throat hurt so much. I didn't even want to swallow.
难以比我的情绪，朋友们2条杠了。
I still can't calm down. Friends, 2 lines again. When I think about it hitting me, it's so sad. It started with a little cold yesterday, and today it got really bad. I took the afternoon off to rest. My temperature was 37.4 degrees. My whole body hurts. Oh man, I've tested positive twice in 5 months. It feels like my life's counting down.
Pinapayuhan ko po lahat po ng kababayan po natin na nasa China, nasa Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore at maging sa Pilipinas po na mag-iingat po tayong lahat. Dahil kung tutuusin, ayaw na po nating maulit nangyari nung 5 years ago. Dahil sobrang nahirapan po ang buong mundo. Pati po tayo sa Pilipinas, marami po tayong nawalang buhay at mga talagang naghihirap tayo at talagang hindi po natin kakayanin ulit kung magkakaroon po ulit ng ganito dahil mawawalan po tayo ng hanap buhay. Magla-lockdown na naman. At talaga pong para sa akin po pag lumalabas po kayo, lalo po ngayon, lalo po sa Pilipinas summer sobrang init. Mag-face mask po kayo dahil magkakalat na naman po ang mga virus Maging taglamig po, maging tag-init, kumakalat po ang mga virus. Kaya kailangan po nating ingatan po ang ating mga sarili, lalong-lalo na rin po ang ating mga anak. Wag po tayong maging kampante sa nangyayari pong to kasi po kalat na po sa Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore ulit yung pandemya na yan.
Since the May Day holiday, many users on Chinese social media platform have posted videos reporting new COVID-19 infections with symptoms including fever, cold, sore throat, and cough. Despite 3 years having passed since the initial outbreak, the COVID-19 pandemic is resurging fiercely in
Grabe pila
2025. Hospitals in multiple regions are once again overcrowded. Recent videos on Chinese social media platform Douyin shows packed hospitals with long queues and overcrowded patients, especially in respiratory departments.
Sana maagapan po to at sana po hindi po kumalat sa Pilipinas dahil hindi na po talaga natin kakayanin yung mag-lockdown na naman dahil kumbaga bumabawi pa lang po tayong lahat lalong-lalo na po yung mga nawalan ng trabaho. Siyempre po, yung iba po ay talaga pong nagluluksa pa. Yung iba pong mga nawalan talaga ng mga kamag-anak at mahal sa buhay. Sana po maagapan po ng ating gobyerno na wag pong kumalat ulit ang ganitong pandemya.
A viral video features a respiratory doctor stating that COVID-19 patients now make up a large proportion of cases.
很多呢，今天10几个病人
There are a lot of cases. Today, over 10 patients. About 80% are COVID, so it's a big chunk.
Grabe.
I got 3 vaccine shots, including a booster.
Whether it's the vaccine or infection, immunity doesn't last long, just a few months. After all these years of vaccines and infections, what's the use?
Grabe, no? Immunity doesn't last long. Kahit pa pala nakailang vaccine ka, no? Yung immunity mo hindi po magtatagal. Talagang pwede ka pa ring mahawa ng ano na yan, ng COVID na yan.
On May 15th, a video released by Truth Media on the X platform reported several hospitals in Beijing overwhelmed due to a resurgence of COVID-19. In the video, a woman warns people to avoid crowded places.
给大家讲一下，最近甲流和新冠真的非常。
Let me tell you, flu and COVID have been crazy lately. Don't go to crowded places.
Tama.
At the end of April, my daughter went somewhere unknown and came back with the flu. She had a high fever of 39 to 40 degrees for 3 days. We kept cooling her down. The last time I had COVID was November 2022, and since then, I barely got sick or took medicine.
Yun po ang pinakamagandang prevention, no? Umiwas po tayo sa mga may crowded na lugar. Lalong-lalo na po ngayon mainit. Vice versa po yan, kung sobrang lamig o sobrang init, kailangan po umiwas po tayo sa mga matataong lugar. At kung maaari lang po talaga, mag-face mask po tayo. At syempre, maghugas po tayo ng maigi ng ating mga kamay. Mag-alcohol po tayo, mag-disinfect po tayo. Para po talagang hindi po tayo kapitan ng virus. Mahirap na po ulit na maulit po yung pandemya na yan.
This COVID is really strong though. It's not as bad as the first time, but I definitely feel this variant is serious. Be careful, everyone. Many residents have also shared videos describing their symptoms after contracting COVID-19, emphasizing the severity of this new variant.
我迎来了人生史上最强的毒株。
May brought the strongest variant of my life.
Oh, no.
Yesterday, my fever hit 40 degrees. I was dizzy, my limbs were weak, and I had chest tightness and shortness of breath. When I saw 40 degrees on the thermometer, I nearly jumped out of my chair. It was my first time seeing 40 degrees on a thermometer.
次新冠真的太恐怖了。
This post-COVID is really scary. Just now, I had a bloody runny nose. I sneezed and then my nose started bleeding. I wiped it, looked down and saw bright red blood. It scared me so much. Don't get COVID, please. This one is really serious.
唉，山羊了。5月10号的时候，
Oh man, this is my 3rd positive test. On May 10th, I visited Longhua Temple and felt something was off. That night, my sister came back from the city and got a fever first.
Sino mo, sabi niya, di ba, nagpunta raw siya ng temple. Sa temple, yung mga ganung lugar po, matataong lugar yan. Kaya mag-iingat po tayo, lalo na po sa mga kababayan nating nasa Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore. Mag-iingat po kayo dahil napakahirap po talaga na maapektuhan na naman ng sakit po na yan. Sobrang hirap talaga. At mahirap na rin talaga na madapuan po niyan, lalong-lalo na po yung mga matatanda at syempre po yung mga bata. Kaya doble ingat po ulit tayo sa nangyayaring to dahil pwede rin pong kumalat po yan sa ating bansa sa Pilipinas ulit. Mahirap po talaga yan na malampasan natin dahil pag bumalik na naman po tayo sa mga lockdown, nako, yari na naman po tayo yan, kaya doble ingat tayo.
On the 11th, around 7 p.m., I started running a high fever. And the next morning, my throat felt like swallowing razor blades. This is my 3rd positive test. If this keeps happening, I don't think I'll live past 60.
晓得这回是啥子书？你看嘛。
I don't know what variant this is this time. Look, coughing every day, no phlegm, just that throat tickle. It's been like this for half a month. My younger kid's stomach is bad, and
Oh,
every
no.
time he coughs, he throws up.
Yan ang mahirap po, no, yung maapektuhan po yung matatanda sa kanyang mga bata. Kung maaari po sa mga magulang, no, gabayan nyo po inyong maigay mga anak, lagi po mag-disinfect at kung maaari po, wag nyo na po talagang dalhin sa mga matataong lugar. No, ito po nagwa-warning na po sila yung mismo mga naapektuhan po sa mga lugar po nila sa Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore. Kaya kailangan po doble ingat tayo para po na rin sa ating mga sarili at sa ating pamilya.
Yesterday, we went to Shifang and he threw up all over the car and I just cleaned it. I really don't know what to do.
今天是新冠肺炎的第8天。
Today is day 8 with COVID. My voice is still hoarse like a duck's. Who would have thought? It's 2025 and I still get COVID. Becoming a little positive person.
兄弟们，我已经阳了3天了。
Guys, I've been positive for 3 days now. This one feels about the same as before. Really bad. I went back to my rural hometown over Labor Day. Probably my mom caught it first. She got cold symptoms and felt awful. Then I got it. Then my son, daughter,
Oh,
and
no.
wife.
Buong
All
pamilya.
with COVID symptoms. Cold, fever, body aches, feeling terrible.
Yun ang pinakamahirap po sa lahat, ng buong pamilya mo magkakaroon ng sakit na yan. Paano kayo kikilos? Kasi hindi kayo pwedeng lumabas eh. Di ba po? I-isolate kayo. Talagang hindi kayo makakilos ng maayos dahil pwede kayong makahawa dahil meron na kayong mga ganyang sakit. Paano na sila? Di ba? Napakahirap po niyan.
I haven't slept well for 3 days, just about 2 hours each night.
Comments flood the internet describing their suffering. Just had an unusual explosive headache. COVID is scary. My
Tama.
throat hurts when I speak. Even ibuprofen extended release capsules don't help. I've been coughing for a month. It's terrible. My throat feels like I'm swallowing razor blades. My whole family got sick. This illness is serious.
Oh no.
Notably, the recent surge in attention to China's COVID situation was triggered by Hong Kong singer Eason Chen's diagnosis and subsequent concert postponement. Eason Chen's 3 concerts originally scheduled for May 16 to 18th at the Kaohsiung Arena in Taiwan were postponed to May 29th to 31st after his positive COVID-19 diagnosis.
Ayun lang.
His management company Universal Music announced on May 15th that Chen fell ill on the evening of the 14th, was diagnosed with COVID-19 and had to suspend performances immediately for recovery. Eason Chen expressed regret on Weibo, stating, "After waiting 12 years for the Kaohsiung Arena, I never expected to be taken down by the virus overnight.
Grabe, no?
Thanks to the celebrity
Wala pong pinipilit pala yung sakit na yan, no? Kahit ano pang estado mo sa buhay, pag tinamaan ka niyan, talagang shutdown ka talaga. No, ganun po ang mangyayari. Kaya mag-iingat po talaga tayo.
effect, this news quickly spread online. Fans expressed sympathy for Chen, while the public was shocked by the apparent resurgence of the COVID-19 pandemic.
你们身边最近阳了的人多不啊？
Are lots of people around you testing positive? I have a bunch nearby. Just saw on the news even Eason Chen tested positive and his concert got postponed. Everyone, please wear your mask when you go out.
Tama.
最近大家还是把口罩戴上吧，又有点严重了。
Everyone should keep wearing masks. It's getting serious, especially in Hong Kong. There are still many severe cases and over 20 deaths
Grabe.
reported. I have
Mga kababayan po nating OFW sa Hong Kong, naku, mag-iingat po kayo. Dahil ito nga po, no, sinasabi niya magsuot po kayo ng mga mask dahil ang dami na pong nagkasakit. May 20 na pong nawala o namatay. Grabe po to.
haven't gone out much lately and I had a sore throat and mild fever recently. Probably caught it too. I said in my last video, everyone should keep wearing masks. Hong Kong's situation is serious, but many people don't know what's going on. I only saw this info after Labor Day. No info on Douyin. I had to find out elsewhere. The cases started rising in April in Hong Kong and Shenzhen. Because Hong Kong's severe cases and deaths are higher, people are paying
Grabe.
more attention now. Many ignored it before thinking it was just a regular cold. Mixed with flu and adenovirus, masks don't completely stop infection, but they do help, right?
Tama.
Most severe and deaths in Hong Kong are older people or those with pre-existing conditions. There are also a few severe child cases. Some normally healthy kids got very sick too.
Grabe.
Based on the above cases and the woman's description, the outbreak actually started quite some time ago. However, as usual, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, chose to cover up the truth again, deliberately
Grabe, no? Ito na naman tayo sa CCP, di ba? Kino-cover up daw ng CCP. No? Yung nangyayari na yan, no? Ganyan kasi ang hirap sa CCP, no? Sa China. Yung totoong balita, kino-cover up nila, hindi nila binabalita. Sinu-sugarcoat nila lahat, no? Ito po yung mahirap talaga sa rehimeng Xi Jinping. Sila ang pinagmulan niyan, yung sakit na yan. Yung naging pandemya na yan. Alam niyo naman po yan, di ba? Kaya ito po, ayaw nilang malaman ng buong mundo na may nangyayari na namang ganitong sakit na kumakalat, no, sa Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore. China, isipin nyo. Diba? Dapat concerned sila sa kanilang mga mamamayan. Pero itong CCP talaga, napakawalang kwenta talaga. Talagang makasarili sila. Ayaw nilang masisira sila sa buong mundo. Pero yung mga mamamayan talaga nila yung naghihirap dito at nandadamay pa. Damay ang buong mundo. Pati po tayo nadamay as in noon. At ito po ngayon, talagang active na naman po itong sakit na to na nagmula po sa mga bansang yan. Lalong-lalo na po sa China. Nakakabwisit itong CCP.
As usual, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, chose to cover up the truth again, deliberately suppressing related information. This
Grabe.
caused most of the public to remain unaware and failed to take protective measures.
Tama, kasi hindi nila binabalita eh. Sinusugarcoat nila eh. Siyempre yung mga tao walang kamuwang-muwang sa nangyayari. Iisipin nila baka normal na sakit lang o hindi yung sakit na yun na ano, 'di ba? Talagang kakalat ng kakalat yan. Imbis na mapiprevent yan, ay lalo pong lalala dahil sa ginagawang news blackout ng CCP. Grabe talaga tong, ay nako.
Moreover, the May Day holiday saw a surge in travel with crowded tourist spots, further accelerating the virus's spread. If not for the postponed concert of singer Eason Chen drawing public attention, the truth about this wave of infections might still be largely unknown.
'Di ba? Kung di pa pala nag-announce tong singer na to, na pinospone yung kanyang concert dahil nagkasakit siya ng ganun. 'Di ba? Hindi malalaman ng mga tao na bumalik na naman yung sakit na yan. Grabe tong CCP talaga, ayaw talagang maglabas ng totoong balita. Ayaw nilang masisira sila. Pero hindi nila iniisip yung kanilang mga mamamayan. Yun po ang mahalaga. No? Talaga ang mas nahihirapan yung mga ordinaryong mamamayan ng China. Pati po tayo madadamay talaga dyan. Kaya nga po sinasabi ko kanina pa, sana ating gobyerno ay ma-prevent po agad to na hindi kumalat sa ating bansa. Dahil mahirap na pong bumalik yung nangyari po sa atin 5 years ago.
On May 16th, following news on Eason Chen's COVID-19 diagnosis, the topic COVID-19 cases surge again in mainland China quickly trended online. Comments from netizens across the country said that it is already a full outbreak in mainland China.
Nako.
A user from Jiangxi reported school closures, while another in Jilin said the epidemic has been ongoing. But
Di ba
people
full outbreak na raw sa mainland China? Pero bakit ayaw ibalita yan ng CCP? 'Di ba? Napaka-selfish talaga nitong talaga CCP. Mawawala po maraming buhay, magkakasakit ang maraming mamamayan ng China. Siyempre yung mga yan nagta-travel po yan. 'Di ba? Ngayon po medyo maluwag na po sa testing naman ganyan dahil matagal na nga po 'di bang natapos yung pandemya eh. Baka makalusot na naman yung mga yan, makarating sa iba't ibang bansa. Kumalat na naman po worldwide. Marami na naman po, buong mundo na naman po ang maghihirap ng dahil po dyan sa kagagawa ng CCP dahil ayaw nilang ibalita ang totoo sa mga tao, lalong-lalo na po sa buong mundo. Ganun po sila eh. Yung mga hindi po magagandang balita, hindi po nila ibinabalita. No? Yung magagandang balita kuno, yun po ang ibinabalita nila. Yung mga importanteng dapat malaman ng kanilang mga mamamayan ay hindi po nila binabalita yun, nino-news blackout nila. Ganun katindi yung rehimeng Xi Jinping na yan, buwisit.
people just stopped caring. On Platform X, a user wrote, COVID-19 has never truly disappeared in China. From last year to this year, the CCP officials have emphasized flu outbreaks, mainly H1N1, with many deaths reported. Many say it is either flu or COVID, but are forbidden to say so. Now the CCP reports a rise in COVID cases is probably a massive outbreak that can no longer be hidden. The comment said the CCP is the culprit behind this disaster.
Yun po yung makita yung may bata, maraming bata yung nagkakasakit, no? Lasa kayong matatanda. Siyempre po mahihina na mga resistensya yung mga yan, yung mga bata, pati matatanda. Lalo po yung mga may comorbidity, yung mga may sakit talaga. Di ba po? Yan po ang dapat tinagtutuunan ng pansin, ng pinanggalingan ng sakit na yan sa China. Pero ang hirap sa kanila kasi, hindi nila ibinabalita yung totoo, ayaw nilang masira. Kaya nga po kumalat yan sa buong mundo di ba? Yung news blackout nila. Pero hanggang sa na-discover na nga talaga na meron po talagang pandemya nun, hindi na tuloy na pag-iilan. Naikalat na sa buong mundo kasi po lahat po ng mga nasa China, nagta-travel po yan sa iba't ibang bansa. Di ba po? Imbis na mapiprevent yan, di ba, mapipigilan, ay hindi po, kumalat dahil idinidinay ng China na wala daw ganung pandemya sa kanila, wala daw ganung sakit na kumakalat noon. Pero ano nangyari, di ba? Maraming libu-libong buhay ang nawala ng dahil sa sakit na yan. Na pinagmulan yan ay mismong China, mainland China. Di ba? Ayaw na nating maulit yan dahil lahat po talaga bumagsak noon. Talagang lahat po ay talagang kumbaga na-isolate po tayong lahat. Di ba? Kaya sana sa gobyernong Pilipinas, sana po Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, sana po maagapan po agad to dahil hindi po maganda na dumanas na naman tayo ng ganito. Sana po maghigpit na po sa ating mga border, sa ating airport, sa ating Bureau of Immigration, lahat po yan. At syempre po, mag ano po sila ulit ng announcement na magmask at maghugas ng kamay at umiwas sa mga crowded na lugar sa atin dahil lalong-lalo na po ngayon mainit, nagkalat po ang virus.
Mr. Liu, a Shanghai resident, told Western media that local epidemic information is strictly controlled, with hospitals refusing to say patients have COVID-19, citing only underlying illnesses. Doctors also avoid confirming the diagnosis. A netizen in Hangzhou said they have been ordered to work from home due to the outbreak. Zhang Yue from Zibo, Shandong, told foreign media that a wave of infections hit in late March, nearly costing his life.
Grabe.
I've had COVID several times before without needing IV treatment, but this time I couldn't handle it. I was bedridden for half a month with respiratory and lung symptoms, nasal congestion, phlegm, recurrent fever, and lung pain when breathing hard.
Ibig sabihin lang po, yung virus ngayon na kumakalat ngayon itong 2025 ay mas matindi. No? Sinabi niya po, no, hindi po siya na dextrose noon, hindi po siya na IV. Pero ngayon na IV siya at matindi po yung mga sakit na nararamdaman niya. Kumbaga nag-level up. Kumbaga po sa termino ay nag-super saiyan po yung virus na yan. Diba po? Kaya mahirap na po talaga na maranasan na naman natin yan.
I'm better now but not fully recovered, he lamented. COVID never ends. It never really goes away. Hospitals don't admit it. It's COVID, so it's all kept quiet. It's too hard. Infections is unavoidable. It's just a matter of time. A young parent from Zibo said that the whole family caught COVID during the May Day holiday. The kids recovered quickly in 4 to 5 days, but they themselves took 10 days. Symptoms were milder than the first time, but still tough, with lingering cough and possible mild pneumonia. A man from Suzhou, speaking under the alias Li Gang, said that his nearly 1-year-old child also caught COVID, diagnosed on May 14th after high fever. The child likely contracted from the grandmother who had contracted with an infected neighbor. Another man from Baoji, Shanxi, using the synonym Xiaoqiang, told foreign media, "There are a lot of colds lately. Many relatives and friends have fever and symptoms like during the previous epidemic. Doctors just call it a cold, a different name." He added, "Many people have died here. Years ago, tens died of white lung disease. Recently, 5 to 6 people died in our town. One person was fine before sleep but didn't wake up the next morning."
Diba hawak kasi ng CCTV pati yung mga ospital nila. Tama yung mismo mga doktor, hindi nila sinasabi na COVID yan. Diba? Kasi ganun sila, hawak sila ng CCTV sa leeg. Lahat po ng media nila, basta lahat as in. Hawak, kontrolado nila. Paano na po siyempre yung mga taong nagkakasakit, nangangapa sila. Kung ano ba talaga yung dumadapong sakit sa kanila. Sinasabi nila, hindi daw yung sakit na yon, pero iba daw. Pero lahat ng symptoms ay ganun na ganun at mas malala. Isipin niyo yun, di ba? Kaya ang hirap ng bansang ganito, yung komunistang bansa talaga. Kontrolado lahat. Ayaw nilang ipakita yung totoo, ayaw nilang sabihin yung totoo sa kanilang mga mamamayan. Kawawa talaga ang mga mamamayan. Kaya tayo po, no, wag na po nating pangarapin na maging komunistang bansa tayo. Marami pong, nasa gobyerno po natin, no, na gustong maging komunistang bansa tayo. Wag po, nako. Ito po yung kinatatakot po natin. Dahil kapag po naging komunistang bansa po tayo, ganito po ang mangyayari. Kontrolado po nila lahat. Hindi po alam ng mga mamamayan kung ano ang totoo. Ang ilalabas lang po ng mga balita ay yung nagpapaganda lang sa imahe ng gobyerno. Maling-mali po yun. Kaya wag na po natin pangarapin maging komunistang bansa tayo.
Another had a cold and high fever that never dropped and eventually died. Mr. Zhong from Jigong, Sichuan, revealed that the outbreak has lasted half a month locally. Several of his classmates in their 70s, previously healthy, suddenly died. These deaths have been kept from public knowledge. On May 12, Beijing Chaoyang District Center of Disease Control announced a rising trend of COVID activity in the area, though this went unreported by media and unnoticed by the public. In recent days, more mainland media have begun reporting on the surge. Reports indicate China's COVID-19 cases have hit a new peak, becoming the leading pathogen in emergency visits, with no signs of decline. Southern provinces show higher infection rates than northern ones. Hong Kong and Macau also face peak periods. Virologists said this wave is mainly caused by Omicron variant, with the NB1 lineage of the XDV variant dominant.
Grabe, no, Omicron, nag-evolve pa. Kumbaga, no, nag-transform pa yung Omicron na variant na yan. Grabe. No, at yun, apektado na nga po yung Macau, Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore. No, grabe yan.
This variant has strong immune escape, but no significant increase in severity so far, and no major wave of severe cases have appeared.
Ang dami pa naman po nating mga kababayan na nagpupunta po ng Macau, sa lalo-lalo na sa Hong Kong Disneyland, di ba? Para po magbakasyon o talagang pumunta lang doon. Isipin nyo kung halimbawang mahahawa po sila, syempre uuwi po sila ng Pilipinas. 'Di ba? Wala na po na mga testing ngayon yata sa mga airports. Makakalusot po sila, makakauwi sila sa Pilipinas. Yun na po ang magiging dahilan ng paghawa-hawa po natin. 'Di ba po? Sa Singapore din po at Taiwan, marami po tayong kababayan na nandoon. Paano na po 'yan pag kumalat na po rin 'yan sa ating bansa? Siyempre po, lagi ko po sinasabi sa lahat po ng mga kababayan nating OFW sa mga bansang apektado na yan sa Hong Kong, Taiwan at Singapore at sa Macau. At sa China, mag-iingat po kayo. Magmas po kayo at talaga pong wag na po kayong pumunta sa mga crowded na lugar. Mahirap na po talaga na magkaroon po ng sakit na yan.
Earlier on May 8th, China's CDC released national surveillance data for acute respiratory infections in April 2025. Results showed an increasing positive rate of COVID-19 tests. The nucleic acid positivity rate among flu-like outpatients rose from 7.5% to 16%, and among hospitalized severe acute respiratory infection cases from 3% to 6%.
Grabe.
Southern provinces recorded higher positivity than northern ones. COVID-19 ranked first among detected pathogens and flu-like cases, especially among people aged 15 and above. However, regarding the surge, Chinese officials only published the positivity rate of respiratory pathogen nucleic acid tests without specific case numbers. On May 17th, Dr. Ding Xinming, chief physician at Beijing Shijiantan Hospital, told Chinese media that unlike flu viruses, which vary seasonally, COVID-19 is still mutating and its seasonality is unclear.
Grabe, no? Talagang nag-mutate pa rin o talagang nag-i-evolve pa rin po talaga yung mga variant po ng sakit na yan. Ganun po katindi. Wala na pong katapusang pag-mutate ng sakit na yan. Kaya sobrang doble ingat, triple ingat na nga po ang gawin talaga natin dyan. Dahil pag nag-i-evolve po na nag-i-evolve yung sakit na yan o yung virus na yan, talaga pong patindi po ng patindi ang sintomas niyan, palala ng palala. Baka nga po hindi na po talaga kayanin niyo po yan ng mga vaccine. Alam niyo naman po yung vaccine. Kumbaga, pag-aaralan na naman nila yan kung ano na namang variant ang ipanglalaban po nila diyan sa sa mga virus na yan, no? Kung anong doses na naman yan, baka hindi po natin alam yung mga vaccine na yan mas nakakasama pa po pala sa katawan natin. Kaya ang hirap po talaga na magkaroon po ulit ng ganyang sakit.
Compared to other respiratory infections, COVID-19 pattern seems disrupted, meaning infections may peak at any time, regardless of season or temperature.
Tama.
Dr. Ding stressed that elderly people and those with underlying conditions should still take precautions as their risk of severe illness remain higher. Dr. Li Tong, head of infectious diseases at Beijing Yuan Hospital, noted that since March, COVID outpatient visits and positivity rates have been rising, continuing through April and May without signs of decline. He said this minor wave comes nearly a year after the last one, with many people's antibodies waning, making reinfections easier. Dr. Lee added that most young people recover within 3 days, but older adults still face pneumonia risk and should get tested if symptomatic.
Yun lang, di ba? Isipin nyo yun. Yung mga healthy, 3 days lang nakaka-recover. Pero kawawa po yung mga bata saka yung mga matatanda. Saka po yung merong comorbidity. Talaga pong umaabot na po sila sa napakatinding pneumonia na pwede po nilang ikasawi. Ganun po katindi yan.
As government experts, Ding and Lee speaks in line with CCP directives. Their statements serve information control purposes. Some truth are not openly discussed due to political sensitivity. In contrast, public comments and feedback provide a more realistic picture. As mainland China faces this outbreak, cases are also rising sharply in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. Hong Kong's Center of Health Protection reported a surge in COVID-19 deaths, rising from 3 in February to 26 in March, with 30 more deaths in the past 4 weeks.
30 more deaths in past 4 weeks. Ganun po katindi ang variant na yan. Grabe.
Edward Sui, the center director, called for increased protection and vaccination, noting no evidence that the current dominant XDV variant is more severe but warning of potentially more dangerous mutations.
Grabe.
Taiwan CDC reported a seventh Omicron wave with outpatients visits increasing for 5 consecutive weeks, reaching 9,978 last week, a 66% rise from the previous week.
Grabe.
There were 34 new severe cases and 6 deaths. Expert Huang Gaobing noted a sharp case increase since late April, driven by more infectious and immune escaping variants LP8.1 and XEC, especially among people aged 10 to 30. The wave is expected to peak in June. Singapore's Ministry of Health reported 14,200 COVID cases from April 27th to May 3rd, up from 11,100 the previous week. Analysts believe the outbreaks in these surrounding countries are linked to the influx of mainland tourists during the May Day holiday.
Diba? O, kitang-kita at sinabi dito, nanggaling talaga sa mainland China, lalo nagkaroon ng event ng ganun sa kanila. Diba? Yung sobrang daming tao na yan, no? Pakinggan ulit natin.
7,100 the previous week. Analysts believe the outbreaks in these surrounding countries are linked to the influx of mainland tourists during the May Day holiday.
May Day holiday, no, sa China, sa mainland China. Nag-increase yung sakit na yan dahil doon sa May Day holiday na yan sa mainland China. Ganyan po, 'di ba? Alam naman po natin doon po talaga galing 'yan. Tapos ang nakakainis nga po yung sinabi kanina, no, ayaw i-report ng CCP ang totoong nangyayari na naman ngayon. 'Di ba? Kaya paano mapiprevent 'yan ng mga tao? Kasi syempre mangangapa yung mga tao eh. Hindi nila alam yung katotohanan. Kung yan ba ay yung ano, 'di ba? Yung virus ulit na 'yan.
This situation recalls the early days of the pandemic in late 2019 when CCP authorities covered up the outbreak and allowed the virus to spread unchecked.
'Di ba? Totoo 'yun, yung sinabi niya kasi sabi ko lang din, 'di ba? Pinag-cover up kasi yung CCP, hindi nila binalita 'yun na mayroon talagang ganoon nangyayari. So anong nangyari? Kumalat ng kumalat imbis na mapiprevent, 'di ba? Yung sakit na 'yan o yung virus na 'yon, walang nangyaring ganoon dahil kumalat po sa buong mundo. 'Di ba? Kagagawan po 'yan talaga ng nako talaga tong CCP talaga. Napakatinding ewan ko kung bakit may ganyang mga leader ng bansa ng China.
In late 2019, Wuhan saw the first cases while CCP leader Xi Jinping called for a joyful and peaceful new year. Local
Hayop talaga
authorities
to eh.
concealed the truth and even held large banquets. Dr. Li Wenliang, the whistleblower, was reprimanded by police for spreading false information. The virus soon spiraled out of control, becoming a
Tingnan mo, 'di ba, nireprimand pa yung doktor dahil daw false information daw. 'Di ba, nung kasagsagan po ng COVID na 'yan. Ganyan po katindi niya talaga yung CCP. No. Kawawa mga mamamayan talaga kung ganyan ang gobyerno. Pinagtatakpan ng katotohanan, hindi binabalita ang totoo. Paano makakakilos ng ayos yung mga mamamayan? Paano sila makapag-prevent? 'Di ba? Kung mismong gobyerno nila ay kino-cover up yung ganung mga matitinding sakit o ganung katinding sitwasyon.
global pandemic, the truth death tolls remained unknown. During the zero COVID era, harsh lockdowns caused suffering and death from lack of care. In December 2022, China abruptly ended the policy, triggering a massive outbreak that overwhelmed hospitals and funeral homes. Since then, official funeral data was ceased to be published, raising concerns about transparency and data concealment. The consequences of the 2025 outbreak are still unfolding. Whether the CCP will resonate lockdowns or continue suppressing information remain uncertain. Under strict information control and distortion, the public must remain vigilant to prevent a repeat of past disasters.
Baka po sabihin nyo, fake news po itong ating ginagawa ng reaction video. Ito po, mismo po sa GMA. Ito po ang title, no? DOH nakamonitor sa pagtaas ulit ng kaso ng COVID-19 sa Pilipinas dahil sa mga naitalang kaso sa ibang bansa. No, pakinggan po natin to para malaman po natin kung ano pong gagawing prevention ng ating gobyerno, no? Uploaded po to 17 hours ago lang po. No, mula po to sa GMA Integrated News. Pakinggan po, panoorin po natin.
Mga kapuso, naka-alerto po ulit sa COVID ang Department of Health kasunod ng mga ulat ng pagtaas ulit ng kaso ng mga tinamaan ito sa ilang kalapit na bansa. Nakatutok si Dano Tingkungko.
May mga ulat ngayon ng muling pagtaas ng kaso o kaya clusters ng COVID-19 cases sa Hong Kong, Singapore at Thailand. Mga bansang malapit lang sa Pilipinas.
Legit po, no? Legit na meron po talagang pagtaas ng kaso ng sakit po na yan, ng virus po na yan sa Thailand, Taiwan, Singapore at doon po syempre sa China, no? Sa Hong Kong.
Pero sa isang pahayag, sinabi ng Department of Health na wala pang nakikitang rason para maalarma. Katunayan daw, bumaba ng 87% ang bilang ng mga kaso at nasawi sa COVID sa bansa ngayong taon as of May 3, kumpara nung isang taon. Pero minomonitor daw nila mga trends sa COVID at nakikipag-ugnayan sa mga counterparts sa ASEAN.
Yun, ganun po dapat ang gawin ng ating gobyerno, no? Talagang mag-research po sila, makipag-ugnayan sila sa mga health experts, lalo na po doon sa mga bansang apektado, no? Huwag po tayong kampante. Mahirap na po maging kampante kapag po dumami na naman po ang ating cases ng sakit po na yan sa ating bansa. Nako, magkakanda leche-leche na naman po talaga tayo. Kaya wag na po tayong magpakampante. Madala na po tayo dahil po ito po ay hindi po birong sakit.
Sabi naman ng Philippine Society for Microbiology and Infectious Diseases, wala raw silang namomonitor ngayong pagtaas ng bilang ng mga konsultasyon o admission na may kinalaman sa COVID. Pero bili ng PSMID, ipagpatuloy pa rin ang mga nakagawi ang hygiene measures kontra COVID tulad ng paghuhugas ng kamay, pagtakip ng ilong at bibig kung uubo o babahing, paggamit ng face mask at tamang pagtapon ng nagamit ng tissue. Ayon naman kay Dr. Jose De Grano ng Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines Incorporated, wala raw sa ngayon kahit anong ulat ng problema sa bed capacity o pagdami ng mga na-admit. Pero hindi rin naman daw kasi lahat ng may flu-like symptoms ngayon ay nako-confine.
Tama.
Kasi normally, pag mga flu-like symptoms lang at wala namang ibang comorbidities, hindi ito immunocompromised, pinapauwi na rin sila, binibigyan natin ng mga supportive na medications.
Ang kaso, ayon sa PHAPI, hindi regular o routine sa Pilipinas ang pagpapatest para sa COVID.
Tama.
Kaya ano raw ang basehan para masabi talaga kung dumami ang kaso o hindi?
Sa ibang countries kasi, like Singapore, maybe China and Thailand, pwede routine sa kanila yan, ano? Kasi libre. Makikita nila na whether it is COVID or flu.
Yun ang malaking problema rin po sa atin sa bansa natin, no? Hindi po kasi libre ang test na yan at mahal din. 'Di ba? Kaya sana po magawan po yan ng ating Pangulo, no, na talaga pong maging libre yung testing po na yan ng COVID. At sana po ma-prevent po talaga natin. Wag po maging kampante sana ang ating gobyerno at ang mga sangay po natin sa Department of Health, no? Para po talagang ma-prevent po natin ang pagdami ng sakit na yan ngayon, 2025.
Pero sa atin kasi, hindi nirurutin yan kasi may cost.
Suwestyon ni De Grano, mas mainam daw na magpa-routine test ang gobyerno para may basehan talaga para masabi kung dumami ba ang may COVID o hindi. Sinusubukan pang makuha ang reaksyon dito ng DOH. Para sa GMA Integrated...
Ayun lang po, no? Confirm po na meron talagang pagkalat po ng sakit na yan sa mga bansang nabanggit kanina. Mag-iingat po kayo lahat, lalo na po kung kayo po ay mga OFW sa mga bansang nabanggit, kung saan tumaas na naman po ang mga virus na yan sa mga bansa na yon. At syempre po, kahit po sa atin sa Pilipinas, mag-iingat po kayo, umiwas na rin po tayo sa mga crowded na lugar, lalong-lalo na po ang ating mga anak, iiwas na po natin sa mga crowded na lugar, pati po ang ating mga magulang na mga may edad na po at may mga comorbidity. Ingat po kayo lahat, sana nagustuhan ating reaction video, mag-subscribe ka para ma-update ka sa mga ating nilalabas na reaction video. Maraming salamat, God bless, and peace out. Bye!